G'day and welcome back to Dark Solar Gaming and LakeLand Vale Farm. We are back and continuing on with our farming here. We are currently on field 11 and we are just about to finalise our harvest. As you can see here, the John Deere, I drive over anything I see and try and smash it and break as much as I can. 560 harvester is almost finished in the field. We did actually correct it and got it to actually auto offload. The main problem was the fact that we're just at the end row. I put it up here and it seemed to work okay after that. It hasn't done a full run on the fields though, but it kept on going, so that was okay. Alright, so we are going to head on over to the combine. We're going to see if he actually goes up and automatically offloads. This is one thing I can't recall checking whether on the last run he actually goes up and offloads. So what we're going to do is we're going to wait and see for him to get to the end here and see. I've got a funny feeling he's not going to, and we're going to have to manually go up there and offload him, or we're going to have to bring the tractor down here and offload, which is probably the better option, is to bring the tractor down here and offload. So he's coming to the end of his course now, and it looks like he's going to go and offload. Excellent. Or maybe he's going to go do something totally different. Who knows? Let's just watch and see, shall we? Anyway, so what else we've got planned for this episode? So, while he's off and doing that, what we've got to do is we've got to harvest field 21 and 22. Now, I'm thinking I'm going to get over and harvest field 20. No, I'm not. I'm going to go harvest field 21. While I'm harvesting field 21, I'm going to get this guy to do it on auto again. And see if we can get it to kill everything. I'm going to turn this one into our grass field. So this is going to be our grass field, I've decided. So this one here will just be a normal field, and this one here will be our big grass field that we'll use to support for the hay production and the grass production for the sheep and the cows, and produce all the silage and all that sort of stuff as well. So that is our next job. So we'll be getting to that, and that means Lord of the Grass will be busy away doing lots of grass work as soon as he can. So that's the plan at this point in time. So as soon as we finish here, we're going to come down over here. Now, it doesn't need ploughing, apparently. It doesn't need any lime. So we're just good to go. We can bring a seeder straight in and just seed grass. And that's exactly what we'll do. So we'll get one of the big Xerions in and we'll just come down and seed it up. All right. Here he comes. He's approaching. Is he going to... Hopefully he'll clear the back end of the trailer. The last couple of times he has. But who knows. He's driving a green thing. Right. Push the auger out. Push the pipe out. And off we go. We offload. Excellent. Alright, so he's finished his job. So what we're going to do is we're going to take him directly down to... What was the field number? I've forgotten again. Field 21. And we're just going to get him started straight away. Just not going to muck about. We're just going to get him in. Hang on. Let's just double check. I'll just make sure something. Right. Is that one? Yeah, that one. Okay. So, right, yes. And it was sunflowers, wasn't it? Right, yes, so I have to change my header. Right, I just want to double check, just to make sure. Right. Okay, where'd that go? Right. So what I want to do now is I want to stop driver, clear that course. Now, for some reason, excuse me for a second. Okay, right, now we've cleared that off, so that's okay. We're going to put the pipe in and we're going to head back into the farm. We're going to change our header over and then we're going to head over and start bringing in those sunflowers. So from this harvest, we won't have enough to really go off and do a big sale of product. Now, we do need to make some money. I mean, let's be perfectly blunt. We need to make a lot of money. We got to pay back our loan, and then we have to replace this. We've got to get rid of the John Deere. It's causing us no end of problems. Anyway, we've got to do that, and more importantly, we've got to expand the farm. So that means more sheep, more cattle, more land. So I think that's close enough. Right. Yeah, so we need to get all that stuff done. How are we going to do that and when we're going to do that, I don't know. But we just need to do it. Now, I need to make sure if we've got a corn header. I'm pretty sure, yeah, we did. There he is there. Right. Screwed him away. Right. Don't want to go reverse. What are you doing? Right. Nice and easy. Alright. And off we go. Now this is going to take a bit of time to do this field. Obviously we've only got a very small header. But this is what we've got to do. It's pure and simple. Just what we've got to do. Probably shouldn't have planted a sunflower, but hey, we've got to have a variation of our crops. So, and I certainly wasn't going to do potato or beets. However, that needless to say, it doesn't mean we're not going to do beets or anything at any time in the future. It just means we're not going to do them now. Right, so let's get this guy running. Oh, hang on, he's got soybeans still in the spout. Surely not. Yeah, okay. Right, so it's going to come in here. Alright. So that's enough there. We're going to reverse back and we're going to set up our course. So we're going to go course generation, field 21, headland. Okay, I'm going to do 5 headland circuits. 5.8 metre header. In fact, let's do 7. No, actually, let's do 10. Let's give it plenty of room. Right. Generate the field course. Like so. Back. Right, and we want to go advanced settings. We do want to do that. That's fine. Everything else should be fine there. Stop doing unloading. Yes. Okay. Now, this is field 21 corn. Okay, so we're going to do that. We're going to nearest. Let's just go forward a little bit. And drive course, and off he goes. Alright, so he's happily going to continue on there until he catches on fire and bring in the sunflower. Right, let's go off. In fact, we'll go the other way. We'll grab the Vulture and offload. And then we can start work on this field again. Alright, we just crested that little part there, that's okay. So we've got another 36,000 litres of soybeans here, so I think that takes us, I think we'll have about 100,000 litres of soybeans at least in the silo, which isn't a great amount, but it's enough. I can at least do one load of sales, I guess. However, the amount that we actually make from it will probably be a bit limited. Our good friend JJ has joined the chat while we're here busily doing our LakeLand Vale. G'day, JJ.
Hello.
I don't think JJ realised I was in chat on Discord. I don't think he realised I was recording. He just popped in, but that's okay. All well and good. How are you, mate?
Yeah, not too bad.
Good.
Yeah,
How's
I just carry on.
how's things on the other side of the ditch?
Oh, fine, nice and sunny. As I told you, we were supposed to have a big storm turn up for Easter, and it's been beautiful and sunny.
Yeah, well, that's good. We've got a bit of sun here today as well, so that's okay. All right, so well, you obviously can't see what's going on, but we've just finished off our harvest on one of our main fields, and we're now moving on to the harvest on another field. We've just gone to debt and bought another big field, so we can actually get our grass going. We've got some cows running now. We've got a lot of changes coming up in Lakeland, so we may even have to get some hired help in here at some point. So expect a knock on the door.
Oh, good. I'll be out.
All right. Anyway, so we've got the Vulture here now. He's almost ready to offload the John Deere when it comes up, if it makes it up the hill. But again, we've got 3 fire extinguishers in there, and the local fire brigade is ready to go. So we are now going to head on over and grab one of the big Xerions, and we're going to go plant our field full of grass. So let's go and get that done. All right, now we'll go grab our biggest cedar. Or we might just grab, I don't know if we got the DC Pronto still. No, we got rid of that, I think. Where are my cedars? I haven't got any cedars there at all. All right, I'm lost. All right, head on back around here. Is there a cedar there? There's no cedar there. Where are my cedars? I couldn't have possibly sold all my cedars, did I?
Might have done. It might be an episode you haven't released yet, man. So it's enjoyable to have all these spoilers.
I can't find a cedar. There's my plows. There's my. Oh, seriously! Don't tell me I sold my cedar and didn't buy a replacement. Oh goodness, this could be terrible. Oh no, it's okay. It's okay, of course. No, I put the big Great Plains in the shed, didn't I? Because it required the full shed more so than what the John Deere combine did. It was more important to us than the combine.
Well, the combine needs the rain, just in case.
Well, that's right. It's another fire retardant. All right, there we go. So we've got the Great Plains. We're going to change that to grass. Because 9 times out of 10, whenever I take a cedar out, I don't change the seed type and end up planting something totally different to what I want to do. And we don't need any further comment from you, JJ, on regards to that. Okay, so.
I'm still in shock you're planting grass.
What do you mean? There should be grass in every field.
No, that was my point.
All right, so we're just going to get the Great Plains out here. We're just going to use the hired hand to do this because we probably trust him more than Courseplay. But it's just simple, easy, all that sort of stuff. So we're just going to get him to rush on through and get that done. Because the sooner we get that done, the sooner the grass will be growing. In fact, why is that not going to let me do that? It's completed their task. Right. Now, just because I haven't ploughed it in doesn't mean you can't do the job. Right. Now, go and do as you're told. No, he's not going to do it. Right, so it's going to be a Courseplay course. No, it's not. We're just going to do it manually. We won't make our mind up at all today, will we? All right, so we're just going to do this manually. So for the rest of this episode, you're going to have to watch me sowing seeds. But that's okay. In fact, how much longer have we got on this episode anyway? Because I'm not too sure. Right, get cruise control working. It's a bit of a mess today. Our internet keeps on dropping on and off still, which isn't good. But for the moment, we're stable. Oh, we've got about another 10 minutes of the video to go. So JJ's got plenty of time to sit here and tell us yarns.
Oh, I'm just going to sit here and listen to your seed because I can't watch it.
Oh, is that right?
Listen.
Yeah. Oh, dear. All right.
That's
so
your first episode with a surprise guest that even surprised you.
Yeah, well, this is true. Yes, yeah. It certainly wasn't planned. And in fact, I'd actually forgotten to jump out of the Discord channel prior to recording, even though I'm in only the admin channel, so no one else can see it except for you. And you said you probably weren't going to be on, but anyway.
Yeah, well, the cat's out of the bag now about the channel too.
Yeah. Well, that's right. This is the channel where we hide away from Smudo. And from and who else do we hide from? From Frith. So yeah, it's all good.
Yeah, it's Anzac only.
Yeah, well, that's right. Yes, it's the Anzac channel.
It's a world domination planning channel.
But Aussie Medic, you're not going to get an invite, sorry. Right. So we've got the first row almost done now. Finish this off. There's a little bit of straw in the field there we didn't get rid of, so that's just going to stay there. In fact, let's just make sure that I actually have sown grass, because no, it's not actually sowing it, is it? Right, so that was a wasted run and a wasted run of seed. Right, let's park him up here. It's been a day of errors and stuff ups, I tell you. Right, let's go grab the other Xerion. And we'll grab a plough and we'll just plough the bloody thing in.
I hope I wasn't part of that stuff up in yours.
No, not directly. But I'm happy to blame you, though.
Oh, good. Everything's normal then.
Of course. Of course. All right, let's grab the big cultivator and we'll just go and cultivate it. We won't plough it in. So this is the Bajolt cultivator. So we got rid of the Bajolt planter because it was just overpriced and wasn't necessary. And the Great Plains, I think, is a better seeder for what we use it for. But we did manage to keep this, so we're going to set. Right, didn't see that either. I might edit that out. So if you don't hear this, I've edited it out. The Xero needs a big weight at the front end of it because it doesn't cope very well with this on the back of it. Alright, so we're going to get this guy to do, hopefully, the AI will actually bother to do as they're told this time through. And they'll cultivate the field, and then we'll follow them up with the seeding. In fact, the seeding will probably be done by the AI as well, because it should work then.
I think the mention of the cultivator is a great segue into a small Q&A question with Duck Sorley.
Oh yeah, what's that?
How you finding the last DLC?
Well, that's a good question. I'm glad you asked. In fact, one of my subscribers just in the latest video, I think that went live for, I think it might have been Lakeland. Anyway, they actually asked if I'm going to do a review of the Bajolt DLC and or of the Straw Harvest add-on. And my answer to that is I am. It's been a bit late coming, I know, but I do want to put a review out on it. So without sort of spoiling too much in regards to that, the Bajolt DLC, okay, it's relatively cheap, which is a plus. It's only like $7 or something. However, what do you get? 7 implements and a John Deere tractor. And basically I think it's just a blatant rip-off. I say that on the case that we have plenty of cultivators and big seeders. Now I'm pretty sure the Seed Hawks are available for the console players. Now I get the John Deere. The John Deere was created purely, in my personal opinion, purely to cater again for the console players. The PC and Mac players have a vast collection of John Deere that they can actually use, which is fine and dandy, and the console players don't. I understand that. That's where their core sales are. That's what they want to move to. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I think that purely, that this little DLC, if you want to call it a DLC, which was an insult. I mean, everyone complained, well, there's a lot of complaints about the Class DLC, the Class Platinum Edition. I mean, look, at least we got 35 plus things there. Yes, it was more expensive. But this, I think, is a slap in the face to even the console players, honestly. Because if you weren't busting your gut for that John Deere, what was it, the 9RX or whatever it was, then what do you get out of it? You get a couple of big seeders, which we've already got. You get a couple of little seeders, we've already got. You get 1 or 2 cultivators, we've already got it. So really, again, they've brought nothing new. And everyone I've spoken to and everyone that's commented on my videos, okay, that's not a big amount of people by comparison to others. They all agree and say the same thing. We want new stuff when we get a DLC, not the same old stuff rebadged all the time. Now with the Class DLC, okay, it was a big brand. There was some stuff that we had that was new, probably in relation to like the Terror track and that, which came a little bit after the DLC. Admittedly, should have been in the DLC, and I said that on my DLC preview video, that should be added into the game. But as much as everything works and it's good in relation to this DLC, I really don't think it's worth anyone's money. I think it's a waste of time. I think it's an insult and a slap in the face, particularly to PC and Mac players, and probably to them, in the most part, also to the console players. I don't think it's that great. I mean, I've got it because I wanted to showcase on the channel. I'm always going to get the DLCs and all that sort of stuff and showcase on the channel, because I think that's part and parcel of being a YouTuber. And if I'm showing the game off, I need to show all the add-ons. Then part my opinion in relation to it. And I mean, and look, I'm not going to imply anything else to any other YouTuber, but I'm never going to be a yes man to a company or a publisher or whatever else. And I will give it to you black and white. And basically, in my opinion, if you haven't already got it, don't bother getting it. I did say that shortly after its release. I don't think it's worth the money. You're better off just waiting for someone to effectively bring something out or copy it and put it on one of the mod hub sites. I mean, I know it's not the right thing to say or do, but I think it's a waste of money. I really do. But there you go. So without me actually doing the actual review of it, there's a mini review of my thoughts of it. What about you?
Well, as you know, I only got to see it I didn't get it myself, but you showed me a bit of the DLC, and I agree with you with the price for what you get. I mean, I'm mindful, like with the Platinum DLC with the class, and but like you being a class fanboy on it, I might have a slight biased opinion of that DLC, but aside from that, they do have to pay a license and a fee to the class and to John Deere and everyone else for their DLCs. So I get a bit of the pricing, but I'm sure it's not a huge amount. And we have seeders, we have cultivators. Granted, they're a bit bigger in size and width, but would it be better at $5, which is normally a standard price that everyone agrees with sort of a DLC of any choice of what we got with that DLC? $7. Me personally, it wouldn't get me to go and buy what was in there for $7. $5, I'll think about it. What I saw from the John Deere, and I'm on the same boat with John Deere as you are, as most people know, but I actually quite liked the model and the sound with that. I thought that was nicely done. The equipment looked very, very nice, and people will see that when you do your mod review on it. But as far as the price, I agree with you. $7. No, and that's $7 Australian for you. I think for me it's about $8 something.
Yeah.
So, I'm sort of on the same opinion. I mean, the class one I really liked, but there was a lot more. I mean, we didn't get a map, but I mean, that's not a major thing, especially with PC. I mean, originally Farming Sim was PC and all that kind of stuff, so that's the core root of Giant's customers. And they get the console now, and they want to look after the console. And unfortunately, because of the console, they don't get the mods that the PC guys get. And but we have access to mods, and we have access to get mods to suit the gameplay that we end up playing. And there's people out there that like to play it very realistic. There's people like me who's been playing it since 13, who got a bit bored of doing it, looking for new interesting ways, and some of it's not my game style now. There's more manager and getting course play and AI to do it, and to get it done quickly, because I like to go through as many maps and look at the maps. So I can just get mods that will suit me. But as far as DLCs go, but I agree with the fact is they should bring out something new, something that we haven't had before. New crops, perhaps, or even implement some better mechanics and stuff with the GPS or the ability for your AI. You can tell them to go, yeah, go seed field 7, and from the farm you can watch your little AI worker drive off and manage to get there and seed it. So you have a combination of being able to do it as we do all yourself, also a combination of a bit of farm management, so you can another simulation, because farms don't have the one worker, they have many workers. So putting that kind of stuff in would be really, really nice as a DLC. But yeah, giving us the same thing. It's like with all the bales, and we've got bales coming out left, right and centre on the mod, hard balers and stuff like that, and we've got that. Yeah, they're different brands and maybe give you a different look, but they sort of do the same job at the end of the day. And then you get a DLC that gives you something that we already have access to, that might get the field done a little quicker, but it's still the same stuff all the time. You're paying for something you either can get for free on the mod hub, or free from people like Stevie or stuff like that, very kind to put their time and energy and their excitement into their mod making, and we get to enjoy that as well. For console players, it sucks. I mean, to be able to have access to mods as a PC player is a wonderful thing, and it keeps you interested in the game. For console players, I feel sorry for them, and I don't understand it. I think that they should have the same ability as we do to have access to those mods, to give them the same enjoyment that we get out of the game with the options.
Yeah, well, that's right. I can't argue with that. Unfortunately, for us, Giants have gone the way of the biggest sales component, and that's consoles. I think the next version of the game will be a different version again. But yeah, I mean, I don't want to see Giants making maps for DLCs. I think they've proven that their map making capability is lacking, to say the least. And I think that we'd be better served by them just concentrating on parts of the game and models, particularly things like, I mean, I've called for it, I think, since day dot in 17, like irrigation. Let's get some irrigation. Get that into the actual game mechanics so we actually can water crops. I mean, crops don't magically just grow without any water whatsoever. Okay, we get a bit of rain, but a lot of these crops need some regular irrigation. So why not bring that in the game? I mean, they've got the capability to do it. Just take the pinch and do it. I mean, like if they had added irrigation to the Bajalt DLC, I would have been happy as Larry. If they had added another crop into it, say if they had added rice or say orchards, for instance, as similar for another game that's actually done that, you would improve the gameplay. You got something new to do, and that's what players want. They want something a little bit new, other than just redoing and rehashing all the old stuff again that we've been doing. So, but anyway, that's it. We've run out of time. So that extra rant of 10 minutes has gone very, very quick. So firstly, I'd like to thank JJ for popping in and having a bit of a chat. It's always a pleasure for him.
Gets without saying, doesn't it?
And of course, I'd like to thank you for watching and staying tuned. Don't forget to leave a comment down below. Don't tell me how good JJ is, because he's just not. But anyway, leave a comment down below. Don't forget to come over and join us on Twitch, Twitter, Discord and Facebook. The details of all those are down below in the comments. And of course, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing, and you too can come and find more videos like this on our channel. Don't forget to press that alarm notification icon as well, which is down there on the area where you subscribe. Oh, pardon me. And of course, until next time, take care of yourselves and your loved ones, especially in this important period of time. Social distancing and all that sort of stuff aside, it's really important to keep your mental health and your socialization skills up. So come over and join us on Discord, come and have a chat, do whatever else. And until then, we'll see you back here on LakeLand Vale Farm very, very soon. And make sure you keep those fire extinguishers near the John Deeres. Until next time, we'll see you again very, very soon back here at Duxola Gaming and LakeLand Vale Farm. See you later. Bye.